What's up, doers? It's your boy Chappy here. Look at on this one, I'm just going to show you how to make a very simple, very efficient villager curing station. And yeah, as you can see, it's very compact. It uses not too many resources, and I mean, you could even eliminate the entire top half of this thing, but yeah, it's automated, it's sweet. The items that you're going to need are, we need 11 builder blocks, a single piece of glass, 2 sticky pistons, 3 buttons, 3 redstone torches, 2 iron trap doors, a single dispenser, a single repeater, and 3 redstone dust. You're also going to need to bring along 6 powered rails, 2 regular rails, and then if you want to upgrade this to just like an automatic dispensing system, which I'll show you later, you need another dispenser and a button. Obviously, the trades that you want to get these guys down to as low as possible. And since we're curing, you're going to need some splash potions and your golden apples too as well. Okay, let's get into the build. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get this guy here in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the front of wherever your villager breeder is or wherever you are housing your villagers. So you do want to make sure that your villagers are in a little square 3x3 holding chamber like so. And what you're going to do is in the center, you're just going to place down a center block with another one right there beside it. And then you are going to run your rails, making sure that they are 3 long like so, and then run the rest of them down to wherever your zombie is. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to push our zombie in place, and the reason why we want that is we want the minecart to be sitting this direction right here. We do not want it to be the opposite way. Now we're going to remove these rails because we are done with them. And what we're going to do is we're just going to place a solid block and another 2 solid blocks right there just to kind of enclose this guy. Now we're going to take our single piece of glass, we are going to place it down here with a temporary block beside it, and then on top of that temporary block, we're going to place down our sticky piston. Settle down! Where did you go? Okay, now to kind of keep this guy settled down, what we're going to do is right here in front, we are going to place down 2 solid blocks with another one on top of it like so. These are temporary. And now we're going to grab our redstone torch, we're going to place it here, and as you can see, this guy is now enclosed in here, and he is not trying to hit us, no matter how close we get near him. Okay, next step is to just come into the front. We're going to leave a 1 block gap, and what we're going to do is we're going to dig this out 3, and another extra one in the center. Place down a piece of redstone dust, and then a repeater facing that direction just like that. Okay, now we can replace the center block here, take 2 of our builder blocks, and what we are going to do is we're going to place them over top of our piece of redstone dust, and this is what we should have so far. So you should just have your zombie inside a little box with 2 blocks here in front of them that are going to be powered simply by pressing this button right here. Okay, now that we have the zombie system set up, what we need to do is set up the dispensing system for the potions of weakness for all of these villagers here. So we're going to go temporary block on this side with a solid block on top of it, redstone torch on the back, another solid block above the redstone torch, solid block above the zombie, and then redstone dust right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down and we want to make sure we have a 3 block gap here. We're going to aim at that redstone dust and we're going to shift click and place down our dispenser. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place a button and then another button on both sides. This one is going to be used to expose the zombie. As you can see, now he's attracted to us. And this one is going to be used to dispense the potions of weakness that we're going to put in here. So as you can see, if we press this button, yes, we are good to go. Okay, now we're going to put our rails in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to place down a sticky piston right here facing up in front of this little block. As you can see, when we press this, that should extend, and that is because we placed our redstone dust down and underneath that block right there. Okay, now that we've got the zombie in place, what we're going to do is we are going to take our iron trap door and we're going to go iron trap door with a temporary block in front of it, and then we're going to do another iron trap door right there. You want to make sure that both of these are on the top half of this second block. And with that all in place, now what we need to do is we need to get our rails in place, and we have to be very, very specific about this because we do not want to turn that minecart. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to this little slot here in front of this sticky piston. We're going to place down 3 powered rails, all going in that direction. 2 more regular rails, and then 3 more powered rails coming back towards our little pit where we have the villagers waiting for us. And with that all done, we are essentially finished. I know, super fast. So all we need to do now is just grab our splash potions and our golden apples. We're gonna load this sucker up here. We could probably put a hopper on top too, so that way, yeah, makes everything a little bit easier. And now you could just power these rails and use them to grab a villager if you would like to, but I'll show you afterwards what we can do in order to make it a little more efficient, and it's just basically putting a dispenser here. But with our villager in place, I mean, you guys seen how simple that was? Those powered rails there push him. You don't want to do any more than 3. Keep that in mind. Don't do any more than 3 on that side. Those give him enough push in order to stop dead center basically on this powered rail. Now all we have to do is hit the first button. It is going to expose him to the zombie, and you want to make sure that you're not in view for this. So as you can see, he's starting to now attack the villager, and our villager has turned into a zombie. Now all we have to do is hit him with a splash potion, throw a golden apple at him, and then wait the 5 minutes in order for this guy to turn. Okay, and there we go. And with our villager officially cured, as you can see, once we set this down, oh my goodness, we've got ourselves our trades, and all we have to do now is lock these in and send our villager on his way. And that is as simple as just pressing this button right here. As you can see, the villager gets sent off. You could lead this off to a villager trading hall, park him in place wherever you would like to, but yeah. Very simple, very straightforward. Again, in order to automate this, all you're going to do is just remove whatever and put a dispenser here in place right at the corner of where you are holding your villagers. Okay, and now all you have to do is just load this dispenser up with your mine carts. You don't even have to power the rails, and when you press this button, you should get a villager. You're supposed to get a villager, but if you don't get a villager, don't worry, I have a fix for that. Just grab 2 walls, remove the top one here, put a wall in place, do the same thing on the bottom down there, and as you can see, it kind of shuffles the villagers forward a little bit more. Enough now that their hitbox actually collides with the minecart, and they get sent and put in place. Again, we just expose and get out of the way. Maybe put a block or something here to, you know, help with that. And again, all you have to do is just hit this button, splash potion, hit him with your golden apple, and we are good to go. Okay, so we can do this as many times pretty much as we would need to. So yeah, just expose, put a block here, expose. Once he starts to attack the zombie, there is no stopping basically. I mean, yeah. Okay, so there is really no issues with this system whatsoever. I've tested it over and over again, and as you can see, this part of the system is absolutely flawless. I've also cured, I don't know, maybe 30, 40, somewhere around there, villagers with this system just to see if they pop out of their minecarts, and so far, there hasn't been any issues with that. So, I mean, yeah. If you guys could use this, go for it. So yeah, leave a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shop Happy Chapman for your world downloads. I really don't know if you guys need this one in a world download. It's so simple to build, but you just never know. It might be up there. Nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the 75K subscribers, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.